The Lakers continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Taking a look at Miami.
And they've got some additional incentive today. The season series is knotted up at 1 apiece, this being the deciding game. What do you think is going to go down?
Well, I tell you what, Greg, regardless of the season series count, you already know that both of these squads are coming out slugging. I mean, they're competitive. They know each other. Familiarity breeds contempt. So if you ask me, we're in for one of those knockdown, drag-out battles.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. And it's Ingram in the 3. Johnson kicks to Dragic. Stolen by Ball. Now the Lakers on the break. And the layup is good.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
They get it again. Back to Ingram. Second shot opportunity. And he comes up with the deuce. Ingram's got 5 now.
And probably the prime memories with the Heat have to be from the Big 3 era. I mean, the team has done a great job of transitioning from that era to this current one, but classic example for me of reloading versus rebuilding. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous. And you've got to be creative, though, whether you're commentating or hooping, especially when you're going inside.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Whiteside. Luke Babbitt comes in for Johnson. Winslow's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Goran Dragic. And Greg, credit the Miami Heat front office and coaching staff for continuing to keep this team competitive despite losing several Hall of Fame-type players in the last couple of years.
And that is never an easy task for a franchise to go through. But the Heat have stayed in the competitive picture with smart signings and trades, and don't discount the impact Eric Spoelstra has had on that roster.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Babbitt's shot is off.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kills, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ball. 9-point game. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
Wade and Winslow out on the wings. Olynyk is out there with Luke Babbitt. And it's Ellington in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And the foul on Tyler Ennis. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Ellington the best to Olynyk. Here's Wade. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Miami's Erik Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now Ennis. He feeds it to Ingram. Right wing. Here's Kuzma. Second chance shot. And they get it back. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Olynyk with the steal. In the corner, it's Ellington. From outside, off the mark. Lakers leading by 5.
Well, you look at the Lakers as an organization, and we know historically one of the great sports organizations.
Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Passes it to Randall. Ennis dishes to Lopez. Feeds it to Randall. Lopez a screen. Kuzma passes to Ennis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Dragic. And there's the pass to Adebayo. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Dragic.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Dragic.
Well, I tell you what, they've got to be fuming. I mean, they were way too late in contesting that layup.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Johnson outside, but they recover it. Dragic kicks to Babbitt. Here's ball. And it's Dragic with the foul. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's in there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, hey. Ooh, wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court. Stolen by Ball. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Lakers working the ball around now. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Ball's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a quick.
Gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And, guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing.
Making a change here as well. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. Dragic gets the bucket.
I'm still kind of trying to figure out how that one went in. Don't think they drew it up that way, but hey, it still counts because it worked.
Kicks it to Ingram. From deep three-point range. Pass to Winslow. Goes back up. Back to Ellington. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Josh Richardson's checked in for Justice Winslow. Ingram passes to Kuzma. Nails the 16-footer. And the Lakers lead by 7. Dragic dishes to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Ball kicks to Lopez. Puts up a 3. Goran Dragic grabs the board. And here are the Heat now, trailing by 5. Now here's Ellington. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. No good from Dragic. Here's Ball. And he was fouled on the way up.
To agree with him. He can potentially be the kind of franchise point guard you build around.
Here's Whiteside. And that one, good. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Ingram. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, Kevin, he just clanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Perfect execution. That's how you take advantage.
To his team, he told them, look, fellas, this is what we're capable of when you come together as one. I knew you had it in you, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Finish this game.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Brook Lopez.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock, but they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing.
There's a minute 40 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck. He'd have gotten 4 of the 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Dishes it to Richardson. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Ball defense to Caldwell Pope. Ingram dishes to Caldwell Pope. Shot to stop the run. Lopez. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Wow, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Here's Whiteside. Money! They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd. Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And he wasn't about to do anything that...
Unable to get the second one. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Good on both.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Right side a screen. Wade kicks to Whiteside. Money!
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make...
Long range from the inbound. No good from three-point territory. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.